Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. it's night. It is 8:52 p.m. It is dark outside. Got any trades today? I was looking at these buys here on GJ today, but I didn't end up taking them because of. So I was looking at the buys. Sorry, where's this one? from this general area here, and I would have caught like 30 or so pips, and my take profit was I think like here. So it would have got a spike to it right here. But I didn't end up taking it because of all of this momentum, and then we broke previous daily lows over here. So we kind of broke structure to the downside. So I didn't really want to counter trade the most recent structure, even though GJ is overall bullish. The most recent price action in here showed bearish momentum. So yeah, I didn't end up taking this buy, but it did work out perfectly for around 35 pips. My target was like in this general area here. We can see like resistance, support. So that would have hit, but I didn't end up taking it. So you can see it here. This was the setup I was looking at, but it didn't play out. I didn't take it, sorry. It played out, but I didn't take it. You can see here I posted in the GJ group. GJ is setting up for buys, but structure on the daily is broken to the downside, so I'll wait for some bearish confirmation on GJ 4 hour to look for sales. So I knew it was setting up for buys. Like I could, like, you know, I kind of had a feeling that I could have maybe caught a quick buy, but yeah, there is it afterwards, and then that was the setup I was looking at. Would have hit TP1, but yeah, that was it. Wasn't 100% sure on it because of the most recent structure breaking previous daily lows over here, so I just decided to stay out of the market on GJ. Other than that, gold, I was looking at sales below this area, but that didn't happen. So we bounced off that now, and we are retracing back to the upside. So not too sure what's going to happen here. Momentum, of course, is still to the downside on gold. So we've got a weekly bearish closure, and we've got now 2 daily bearish closures. So we could potentially get the pullback for Thursday. Like Thursday might just play around in here, consolidate a little bit in this area, and then I think Friday could potentially pull back a little bit into these areas somewhere maybe. So we're just probably now with gold, we'll just wait and see what happens, because we've got 4 hour bullish closures now, and potentially another 4 hour bullish closure within the next couple of hours. So what I'd really want to see is like these 4 hour candles starting to close bearish, to see if we can continue that momentum to the downside. And if not, then we'll wait to see how today's daily candle closes, and then potentially look for pullback trades tomorrow for that Friday pullback. But overall, this weekly candle hasn't moved too much. Like, you know, this is not a big move compared to the previous weekly candle. So yeah, we'll see what happens with today's daily candle closure, and then I'll assess it again tomorrow. I think I was just gonna wait and see what happens with this 4 hour candle. I mean, there's still 2 hours left of it, but it looks like it wants to push up bullish here. If we look at the daily, this we did have this zone as well, which I was looking at yesterday, which price could bounce from right here. This is daily time frame, so this is, you can see here we've got support, and now we're back down at that support. So we could bounce from here. Gold could bounce from this level. We just gotta wait and see now, see what happens. If we flip bullish, and we get that bullish momentum, then definitely looking at taking buys tomorrow. But for the time being, I think, yeah, we just wait and see what happens. Did you catch any today? Any trades? Kind of reminds me of UJ, just in the opposite direction. On gold, like gold reminds you of UJ. Pullbacks you don't trade, yeah. Let's have a look at USD. Oh my gosh. Yeah, UJ is similar to GJ at the moment, just very bullish. UJ's got this level coming up here. This is weekly time frame though. This is you know, I'll say that's potentially the overall target for UJ, to come and test in these highs potentially at some point. But yeah, it looks like it's continuing bullish here this week. So this is the weekly candle. We've had Monday pullback candle, perfect. Tuesday, Wednesday continuation, bullish candles, perfect. And then Thursday, Friday, potential pullback candles into this area, unless UJ flips here at some point. Got 10 hours left. But yeah, UJ looks clean. We look at it like this. We got Monday pullback candle, which is perfect. Could have taken these sells down here for the pullbacks around about 40 pips. Like kind of back into this level right here. This would have made the new weekly candle low wick, bottom wick, close bearish, which is perfect. And then you want to see Tuesday either continue bearish, or you want to see Tuesday, Wednesday then start to flip back bullish to continue the previous weekly trend to the upside, break those previous weekly highs over here, which it did. So you could have, Tuesday looked a little bit messy in my opinion, so could have really took buys here on Wednesday for around about 36 pips. And then today it's looking a little bit messy, isn't it? A bit choppy in here. So yeah, this could be doing something for Thursday. Might even get a pullback for Thursday and then a continuation Friday. Or what you could see is now same thing on GJ. We could see Thursday and Friday be kind of pullback, or Thursday again might just sit around here, consolidate a little bit for today, and then tomorrow you'll see that pullback candle for Friday to create that top wick. Yeah, let's have a look what usually happens on a Thursday. So again, this week, so if you're looking at this previous week, for this week we've got a bullish weekly, and then you see how Monday kind of didn't really do anything, and then we had the pullback candle closing bearish on Tuesday, and then you had Wednesday the continuation bullish candle, Thursday continuation bullish, and then Friday you kind of got pullback candle, but then ended weird here with no top wick for the weekly. So Thursdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. See, Thursday continued bearish. So usually Monday, Tuesday, you'll get the pullback candles. Monday, if you get it on Monday, you can continue Tuesday, which happened. And then Wednesday is usually that midweek candle, which can decide for the rest of the week, which closed bullish. And then Thursday continued bearish to continue with the overall previous weekly trend. And then Friday, pullback candle, right? To make that bottom wick. Same again. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Friday, pullback candle. I'm just kind of see how Thursday is usually react here on USD JPY. So you got bullish, pullback candle, continuation, continuation, pullback, continuation. Yeah, Thursday looks like continuation candle potentially here on USD JPY. Kind of playing around a little bit here. Again, you see Thursday continuation candle, and then Friday you see pullback candle. So you got bearish, 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 pullback. And see here how Monday just spiked up. This is an indication that usually what happens if the previous weekly candle is bullish and then the new weekly candle opens and it spikes up straight away like this without creating a pullback, then there's a high probability that the price for the rest of the week is gonna turn bearish, which is exactly what happened here. What you generally want to see on a Monday is if the previous weekly candle is bullish, you want to see a Monday bearish pullback candle, and then a continuation bullish for Tuesday and Wednesday potentially. But yeah, this one just spiked out and then it reversed, and then on Friday you get the pullback candle. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, Thursday. Yeah. It's the way I've been looking at it for a while now. It's if you start to like I said yesterday, if you start to if you set up your chart like this and you put these indicators on and you get up the weekly candles and then you get up the daily candles and you even look at it from the 4-hour or the 1-hour perspective, you really start to see how the market works, right? So I can see how the weekly candles are closing and I can see how the daily candles are closing right here from the 4-hour. So then I'm also seeing the 4-hour candle closures and how the 4-hour acts within those weekly and daily candles. So yeah, because it makes sense, right? If it's the same with a, say for example, a 1-hour candle. If you have a 1-hour candle right here, say for example this one, this bearish candle right here, when this new 1-hour candle opens, there's a high probability that it's going to make a top wick burst, right? So say for example on the 15-minute time frame, this top wick on the 1-hour might be a bullish 15-minute candle, and then for the remainder of the 3-minute 15 candles, you want to see it flip bearish, right, to continue. So it's the same thing on the daily, it's the same thing on the weekly. You can always expect a daily and a weekly candle to make a top wick. So if this weekly candle is closing bearish, same thing as if this 1-hour candle is closing bearish, for this new weekly candle now here, you can expect it to make a bottom wick or a top wick a top wick before it continues bearish. Same as here, you expect it to create a top wick before it continues bearish. And the same thing with bullish candles, you know. And sometimes you get the spike out, but generally, you know, you expect a top wick. So here you got a bearish candle, the new 1-hour candle opens, it creates a top wick and then continues bearish, right? You've got a bullish candle, the new 1-hour candle opens, you get a bottom wick, and then it continues bullish. So it's the same kind of price action you're looking at on all time frames, and you're just making them all match. So when you look at it daily, you know, if I was to look at the 4-hour candle, so okay, let's see, this 4-hour candle closed bullish. Now, probably the first 1-hour candle within that 4-hour candle is gonna flip bearish and potentially close bearish to make that bottom wick, and then the rest of the 1-hour candles within that 4-hour candle probably gonna flip bullish and continue to push the 4-hour candle bullish, right? Same type of stuff, you know. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday candles, they all have a role to play in the market, right? And there's generally patterns that they play. So like I said, Monday and Tuesday generally will be the pullback candles. Not always, but generally, especially Monday. as you can see, like for example, this weekly candle closed bullish, and then Monday's candle opened and it closed bearish, right, to create that pullback. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, you have continuation to continue the trend bullish. And then this week, the previous candle was bullish, Monday opened and closed bullish, but then you have Tuesday, like I said, Monday, Tuesday are generally the pullback candles. So then you have Tuesday pullback, close bearish, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you get continuation bullish because the previous weekly candle was bullish, right? So, you know, generally follows in patterns. And there's different variations, like I said, with here. Monday's candle opened, and without really creating much of a bottom wick for the weekly, it just spiked up. So generally when that happens, then the rest of the week will probably, there's a high probability it will flip bearish. And you'll see that bearish move to the downside. But this is why I like to trade gold and GJ, because they're the most consistent in terms of price action and things like that. And the same thing happened again on same thing happened with GJ. So generally, so this weekly candle closed bullish. So Monday I was expecting the pullback, right? The pullback candle. So this is why we took sales on Monday, because I was expecting that pullback candle for Monday, and then we took continuation buys on Tuesday. You know, so same thing here for this Tuesday candle. Previous weekly candle closed bullish. Didn't get sales in this Monday, but we got the sales for the pullback on Tuesday, and then continuation buys on Wednesday, and potentially Thursday and Friday. So yeah. And then we just look at key zones, key levels, price action, candle patterns, all that type of stuff. But yeah, and I mean, it's definitely just to add confidence to your trading. It's not like, it's not my strategy. Like, I look at those things and I take it into consideration when I'm taking my entries, and I'm thinking in the back of my head, okay, so I know the weekly's bullish, I know the daily's bullish. Now I'm just going to wait for some kind of setup on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, which indicates that those time frames are also turning bullish. And then I'm going to look at my entries from, you know, key levels and things like that. So, you know, it's more of like a complement to my trading that I try and, or that I implement into my strategy, so that I can try and be on the right side of the market as much as possible, right? And that's why I didn't take these buys on GJ, even though it would have been a profitable trade. I just know from daily perspective and 4 hour perspective that the structure has flipped to the downside. So now we got a spike out, right? And this would have been a nice 30 or so pips, but now it looks like price is setting up to continue bearish, right? So, you know, it's something that I have in the back of my head when I'm looking at trades. So, you know, I'm not on the wrong side of the market, and I don't get caught out. But it still happens, you know. No one's perfect. Nobody is perfect. Especially not me. Sid Trade said buy or sell. What do you think, Sid Trade? What is your thoughts on gold right now? Is it a buy or a sell? Yeah, I mean, the premium groups, yeah, the record at the moment is 19 wins, 3 losses, 5 break even. So I must be doing something right. Buy on UJ. I mean, you have this level. It's going to be your best friend. You've had multiple bounces of this level. This 1 hour candle was flipping bullish. Is this the level that you're looking at? Yeah. I couldn't type fast enough. Yeah, I'm good at spotting levels. I think looking at the 4 hour, you've spiked out of that previous 4 hour low. So you broke the 4 hour lows. So that could give you some volume. That could bring some volume in, breaking those 4 hour lows to bring price back up. How much is 10 pips here on? Are you looking for a move, something like that, something similar to that? I mean, you've got the weekly candle on your side. The weekly candle's bullish. You've already created a bottom wick for the weekly. Price looks like it's tapping into some kind of resistance over here with all these candles over here. So you've got a weekly bullish candle, like I said, that's already made a bottom wick, which is driving bullish. The daily candle is currently bearish, and it's already broke out of that previous daily high. and then flip bearish. 4-hour candle is bearish, but got this zone. And the 1 hour now is flipping bullish. I reckon you can get 10 pips here. I have no idea about your strategy though, and what you're looking for, so I have no idea. But I mean, if you're going for 10 pips, there's a high chance you'll get 10 pips surely. Did this guy Sid Trade really just come in here, ask buy or sell? Didn't get an answer from me, so he just left. Ain't no way, bro. Yep. This is what I was talking about yesterday though, you know? People just want to take, and they don't want to give nothing in return. Which is fine. I don't mind. It doesn't always have to be like, you know, they give me something, I give them something, but this is why I started charging for my premium channels, because I was doing it all for free before in my free Telegram, and just people, you know, yeah, people just want to take advantage of you, like, you know. So I was just like, you know what? I know my self-worth. I know my knowledge and what, you know, what I'm worth, and I'm done doing it for free, man, because people just want to like take advantage of you, keep taking from you, and just expect you to do everything for them for free. And it's like, no. If you don't find me, I don't find you annoying. Of course I don't, man. I'm just here, you know, looking at charts, and if anyone wants to join and have a chat, it's cool, man. Actually, you know what? I should post it in my Telegram group again. Forgot to do it. I posted it in my Telegram. Totally get it. Whatever they pay, they'll make back. Things are great. I may trade differently, but I see a lot of entries are valid when you post the TVs. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm not. If people want to pay, then they can pay. If they don't, and I really don't care, you know. But I'm just not doing it for free anymore, like I said. Because, yeah, people just take the piss, man. So if they do want to do it, then great, you know, it's actually a little bit of, you know, pocket money for me, and I enjoy, you know, doing these things. But if they don't, then at least they're not like sucking me dry of everything, you know, and like wanting everything for free. So it's a win-win, really. I don't expect it to be crazy. I don't expect everyone to pay for it. Like signals, yeah, signals is weird. I remember when I first started trading, I followed this trader for ages, and he would always post all over his social medias about, oh, this week we made, you know, like this much percent, and we caught like 200 pips this week, and you know, he's posting all these profits and all these trades that he called out. And so I joined, and from the moment I joined and I was in there like a couple of months, I think I only saw like one winning trade or two winning trades. And the way he would do it, he would have a trade, and then he would set take profit 1 at like 10 pips or something like that. And so when it reaches 10 pips, he'd be like, take profit 1 hit. He would post it all over his social media, blah, 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 blah. And then he would have like massive other take profits, like take profit 2, take profit 3. And it would be like, you know, like outrageous take profits. But then like most of the trades were like losing trades. And then the ones that did hit take profit, which was very rare, like I said, it was like 10 or so 15 pips. So like a lot of the signal channels are very shady, and there's a lot of shit behind them, you know. So a lot of people don't really like signal channels, which is fine. I just thought I would give it a go, and you know, I'm not hiding anything. You know, I'm legit. I've called everything to the T in my Telegram channel. You know, we had this loss. This was on Monday. We had a few winning trades here. This was a winning trade. This was a winning trade. This one was break even. This was a winning trade. We had a few days where we didn't trade anything because the market was kind of in a weird kind of time here. Like it didn't really, you know, here I was looking for sells, but price pulled back. Here I was looking for buys, but price continued bearish. Here I was looking for sells, but the sells didn't get triggered in the correct trading window where I look for my trades. So we deleted sell stops. This was break even. 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 And then we had some wins, break even. You know, so like it's all there in the Telegram. I don't. My take profits are always anything from 20 pips. Very rarely, it's usually around 25 to 30 pips on GJ, and on gold it's always around 30 to 50 pips, and then potentially more. My first take profit is always around about 30-35 pips, and then my second one here yesterday, as you can see, was 75 pips. This one 85 pips, 70 pips, 75 pips. So you know, we catch some decent moves, and it's all called out in here, you know, like there's no dodges, no shadiness, there's no you know, me being dodgy with anything. It's, you can scroll all the way back and find all the trades that I called out. This is when I was calling them out for free. All I asked for people was for them to like my YouTube content. I know this wasn't free yet, this purple, but yeah. Oh yeah, the free ones are in the training journal, what we're talking about, and not in the premium channel. But you can scroll all the way back in the premium, and you will find trade after trade called out for free in here. Take profit, take profits, take profits, take profit, take profit, Take profit here. Losing trade, first loss of the channel. So yeah, you'll find them all in there, all called out for free. Take profit, take profit. All legit. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm happy with just trading, you know. But this was a journal. This one here, this was just a journal where I wanted to track my trades. And so I just said to people, if you want to join and, you know, track them as well and see how I trade and blah, blah, then you're more than welcome to. And then, you know, we got quite a few subscribers, like 87 now, which is decent. I've only just pretty much started with this Telegram and stuff like that. And then people were just saying that, you know, the demand there for people wanting to take the same trades as me. I asked people in a poll somewhere up here if they wanted to, you know, pay. And some people said they're willing to pay, so they are just providing the people what they want, you know. Yeah, it's a good record. Oh, you voted back then? Yeah, what did you vote for? The YouTube? Most people voted for the YouTube. So I carried on doing it. But then just the YouTube videos, just what people, at the beginning, people were like engaging with the YouTube videos and liking them, commenting on them, stuff, which was really good. It was having my YouTube channel getting to get boosted. But then people just stopped and they voted for, you know, to continue with the YouTube likes and comments, but then they just weren't doing it. They just weren't liking, and you know, I was saying, you know, if this channel gets if this video gets 10 likes, then I'll if this video gets 10 likes, then I'll post the setups tomorrow. And then, you know, the video would get like 3 likes, 4 likes, and that was happening for like a couple of weeks. So I was like, you know what, whatever. If people want to pay, then they can pay. If they don't, then it saves the hassle of people going onto my YouTube and liking the videos and stuff, because I don't really care if people don't like the videos. But I didn't want to just give something for free. I wanted, you know, if I'm spoon feeding people with signals and trades, then the least people can do for me is just go onto a YouTube video and just like it, you know. But people didn't even want to do that, so, you know, it is what it is. At least now, if people want it, they can pay me a little bit of money, and then they can do whatever they want. But I mean, YouTube's not doing too bad. It's slowly growing. In the last 30 days, 1K views, which is not bad. You know, this one got some really nice views, 71. This one did as well, 92 views. So 55, 45. I mean, it's all right. No, you don't have to do that, bro. You just being here on YouTube is good enough for me. Did you get your 10 pips on UJ? But it's for gold alone 25, for GJ alone 25, and for both of them it's 35, which is I did start it at 50 because I think it's worth 50, but a lot of people were saying it's too much. And you know, I suppose if I'm just starting out, I need to build a reputation so I can you know, charge the same as other traders. But I mean, the results are there, they speak for themselves, so I could charge what I want really, but I'm just, you know, people were saying it's too much, so I lowered the price. So yeah, it's 25, 25 and 35. And 0.02 like just wasn't. Yeah, mate, that's all you need, man. If you can trade and make some money and withdraw and buy yourself a coffee, like that is it right there, man. That is literally all you need. Yeah, 100%. Well, depending on their account size, but yeah, they could definitely make that back within a month for sure. Maybe not with like a $50 or $100 account, but maybe like a, you know, a $500 to $1,000 account. But you know, we've had 16 people. This is the new bot. I only made this one the other day just to update it. So we've had 16 people launch this one. And then this is the old one. We had 33 people launch this one. So all in all, that is like 49 people have launched this bot altogether. So, and you can see it comes up. You can see here Brian has just launched this bot for the first time. So I mean, it's alright. It's getting people in there consistently. Now I just need to figure out how to get people to go through with it. You know, like a lot of people launch it, but not very many people go through with buying the premiums or like buying the groups. So I just need to, like, it's all about marketing and stuff, you know, like something I can do in order to get those people, like those potential customers, over the line. So I've got to think of something. I don't know what. I mean, I just want the results to speak for themselves, you know. This is so far in June. That is June alone. 19 wins, 3 losses, and 5 break even. Like, that's 1 month results. So maybe, you know, after a few months we have more of a record. Maybe people would like that. Yeah, I don't know what else I could offer people really. What do you think? What is there, any ideas, any suggestions you have? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna start doing the live streams again. So if people have any questions as well, they can come on here, they can ask me, we can talk about it, and that could potentially then give them the confidence as well. Now that they can see me, you know, and they can talk to me. Yeah, a lot of signal channels are, you know. But you know, mine are. I like to think mine are legit. You know, like if we go to the top. So this was right at the start. This is gold. So I had my levels here. So entry is in green, take profit is blue, and then stop loss is gray. So this is what I was doing at the beginning. You know, there was a gold hitting stop loss. Here, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, here. What's this one? It's this one right here. So this is gold. Oh no, that's GJ, sorry. Boom. So GJ, take profit, entry, and stop loss. And you can see there that hit take profit. But I've updated it now. This is when I first started it, so now I give entry. So sell stop, entry, sell stop, 181, 100, stop loss. I give all the levels there as well. And you can see that boom, there's another one. Move stops to break even if you're in gbpjpy trade. Take profit hit 35 pips. Yeah, gold sell stops. Entry, stop loss, take profit. And then you can see I had GJ buy stops, but then I said delete them. No GJ sells today. Move gold stops to break even. So there you can see that this was the trade that I called out on gold, and then there is the aftermath. So you can see here you've got entry, you have stop loss, and you have take profit, and then boom, take profit hit 35 pips. Again, this is another one. It's kind of similar setup, but this is a different trade. Gold, sell stops, entry, stop loss, take profit. And then gold sells triggered here. We got triggered, then price pulled back a little bit, and then price continued bearish to our take profit again. So there was the trade called out, and then there is the aftermath. 35 pips again, 4 winning trades in a row. Here gold buy stops, and GJ sell stops. So there's the gold buys got triggered in. As you can see, gold buy stops triggered. Delete GJ sell stops, no trades on GJ today. And then I said close gold here at break even. So you can see we closed around here somewhere, one of these candles. So we closed at break even. Again, gold sell stops. This was a losing trade. Gold stops hit, so you can see we went into profit a little bit and then price reversed. Gold buy stops. Delete gold buy stops, no gold trades today. Gold sells, this was yesterday. And then boom, take profit 1, hit, boom. So yeah, it's all called out, and I'll walk you through the whole process. Same with GJ. This was GJ yesterday. Where is it here? So GJ, enter GJ buys, entry now. Stop loss, take profit 2. There was the entry, the setup with entry, stop loss, take profit 1, take profit 2. and then you can see take profit 1 got hit, and that's when we moved to break even. Break even stops hit on GJ for the remainder of the position, but typically want to hit on GJ close to 75% of positions and let the rest run to TP2 with stops at break even. Then we had here GJ sells stops, entry, stop loss, take profit, and then boom, take profit hits. So yeah, got a member over here messaging me, so you can message me as well, like and talk whenever needed. Yeah, so I generally have sometimes you know, I say you can expect 1 to 5 signals a week. You'll always get 1 signal, but generally it's like 3 or 4, sometimes even 5, like 1 every day. But whether they get hit, whether they get triggered or not, so I'll say I have sell stops or gold sell stops, and sometimes they won't get triggered. So then after our specific trading window, we delete those sell stops or buy stops, and there'll be no trades for that day. And then other days you'll have sell stops, and the sell stops will get triggered, etc. You know, so obviously it all depends. And the same with GJ. Yeah, so if we have a look at gold, we had you were right about the news. I think yesterday markets really are slow. Yeah, markets have been a bit slow this week. I mean, we had trades. So this week, where's this week? Monday. So we've had a trade on Monday, which stop loss got hit, and then we had a setup on Tuesday, which didn't get triggered. We had buys, and then Wednesday, yesterday, we had sales. They got triggered. They hit take profit 1, take profit 2, for overall of 75 pips. And then we had a setup today. I posted a setup today, but again, that didn't get triggered. I was looking at more sales, but price didn't trigger it. I usually have my sell stops or buy stops a few, like 6 or 7 pips below my area. So this will be my key level. You can see this zone right here, this black zone. If I was to extend that out, you'll see that it's a pretty key level in the market. We scroll across, we can see support, you know, there's also one down here, there's also one up here, but this is the one I was looking at. Resistance, support over here. So yeah, I generally put my sell and buy stops 6 to 7 pips below or above the level. just so like I don't get triggered in here, right? Price comes down, wicks down, and then flips bullish, right? So I usually have it like a bit below the level. So if it is going to push through this level with volume and continue bearish, it's going to do it, and it's going to trigger me in like a little bit after this zone. And that's how I like to trade. But yeah, GJ has been really good this week and last week. We've had two winning trades on GJ this week. And last week was really good as well. So we had sales here, they didn't get triggered. We had sales here which got triggered and hit take profit 1, take profit 2 for 110. We had buy stops here which got triggered. They hit take profit 1 but just came a little bit shy of take profit 2 of 60 pips. I think that's what's that? It went for 56 pips and then reversed. So we hit take profit 1 and then hit break even. Here, take profit 1, take profit 2, 70 pips. And I think this hit take profit 1 and then hit take profit 1 and then hit break even. And we had sales here, but they didn't get triggered in time. And then yeah, we had buys today, but I didn't. Yeah, I was about to post buys. I was about to take them, but I didn't end up doing it. And as you can see, you know, it would have hit take profit 1, which it is what it is, but price is just now consolidating in here because you know, overall weekly, looking at the weekly and just looking at the overall trend on GJ, obviously it's very bullish. But now what has happened is we've had some bearish momentum come in with this move down. It's broke previous daily lows, which you can see on this chart. This is the previous daily low, broke it, spiked up a little bit. So now it is in a position where it's overall bullish, but now the daily has broke to the downside and the momentum potentially is flipped to the downside now. So GJ is going to be in that kind of state where it's, do I continue bullish or do I flip bearish? Like, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with GJ. We'll see how this daily candle closes, and we'll see how this it goes tomorrow, Friday. And then we'll see how the weekly candle closes, and we can probably gauge better from there. But now there's this level in the market, which we probably want to see price break back above if it's going to continue bullish. Probably this level in here somewhere. But as you can see, yeah, price broke previous daily lows, and now we've come back up, retested in this level. So we'll see what happens. Beautiful setups, yeah. And you know, we're catching both sides of the market, you know, throughout this whole move. You know, look how bullish GJ is. It's very bullish, but we still managed to catch the pullback trades, right? We still managed to catch some sells. We still managed to catch some sells and then buys. So sells, and then straight after we took buys. So we're catching both sides of the market. We're like ebbing and flowing with the market, right? Today we're gonna turn bearish. We're gonna look for some sells, and that's just based off knowledge. And like I told you, the different days. Mondays you can expect pullback day. Monday and Tuesday. And if you take a look at this trade right here, this was a Tuesday, so pullbacks. This one was a Monday, so pullbacks, right? So overall the market is bullish, but you can expect those pullback days. And like I said, generally that's Monday and Tuesday. So that's why I'm open to taking sells on those days. And then the rest of those days, so Wednesday, we can take continuation buys here. Monday, pullback candle. Tuesday, continuation buys, right? So, yeah. It's still holding 182 200 level though, so bullish move should be good, no? You talking about GJ? Yeah, this level, yeah. GJ, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's overall, like I said, yeah, it is. GJ is still very bullish, and what we can just see potentially today is if price is going to continue. We've got like smaller zones in here, and we've also got like, you know, you can also extend it out to this whole major zone up here, and even potentially this. So you want to see GJ start breaking through some of these levels, and then what we want to see on the 4-hour and the daily especially is that we flip back bullish to continue moving bullish. So this is what I'll look for today for Thursday's candle closure. I'll look for this to close bullish, and we want to start to see the 4-hour. We want to see some nice 4-hour bullish closures. So if this 4-hour closes like this, something similar to this is a good indication that price is now going to bounce from here back to the upside. However far that bounces back to the upside, I don't know. But the fact that we could be potentially getting some nice bullish 4-hour closures here coming in soon could indicate that this now is the support that has been formed for now price to continue moving bullish, right? So yeah, we just gotta wait and see really. The 1-hour looks really messy. Just all this in here just looks, yeah, it looks shit. So I don't like the look of that. 4-hour looks okay. Just looks like it's made some kind of support, but I'm just a bit worried about this bearish candle previously, like the fact that it left a massive rejection wick to the upside, which could be something similar to this over here, right? It's left that rejection in the same kind of area. We've moved this across. So again, at any given moment, this could flip bearish and continue bearish because we've had the momentum move, this move right here, which broke previous daily structure, and we have like exhaustion, you know, like bullish exhaustion candle wicks. Like price tried to push back up in this candle, in this one with this bearish candle. Price tried to push back up bullish, but rejected heavily and came down and closed back bearish. So these are just small little signs and indications that you need to, you know, kind of look at. And so for me, GJ, like I said, is kind of in the middle at the moment. It could either continue bullish, or it could flip bearish, and it could just start driving down heavily here. So we literally, all we can do is wait, like a, you know, for probably today's candle closure in 9 hours to see how this daily candle is going to close, and then we can kind of go from there. But at the moment, it's neither here nor there, you know. It could do a number of things right now. And same with gold, really. We want to see how gold daily candle closes today, because this could be very important. Yeah, like I said, I'm just keeping an eye on this level here on gold. Very important level. There's a very high chance that gold is going to rebound from this level, and I would say back up into this support right here that got broken. I would say that's a very nice target for gold. That's a very key support level that got broken, that you would think price would want to go back and retest that. So the fact that we're potentially bouncing here, and we've got a key level that price could levitate towards to retest it, you know, it's, yeah, all we can do is wait and see. But yeah, there's some signs that gold could potentially, you know, rebound next week, or potentially tomorrow. If this closes bullish, then there's a high chance that Friday candle could come down, make a bottom wick, and then continue bullish, like back up into these levels, right? There is always a chance. From the daily. Was it? No, this is GJ. You talking about this one? Oh yeah. I wonder what this looks like on the day, on the 1 hour. Yeah, look at the rejection on the 1 hour from this level. Perfect. Entries in here somewhere. Probably target in this zone somewhere like that. 65 pips. We've got like this overall level, which is right about here. What is UJ doing? Oh. Yeah, UJ's. All right. I reckon that is it for today. Yeah, I work a day job. I do in the mornings. I do deliveries. Currently. So I'll start at 5 a.m. and I'll be home for generally like 12, like midday. Most of the time it's 1, and then I trade from 3 p.m. onwards. So it's perfect the way it all works. So because pre-London, like London session opens here in Australia at 5 p.m. So yeah, like I've got time to come home. I post all my setups at 3 p.m. Australian time. That's like 2 hours before London opens. So yeah, it works perfect. But yeah, basically what I was doing before, I was making money from trading, but I was withdrawing all my profits to pay for bills and things like that. And so my account wasn't growing, you know, and I was kind of just stuck in this like loop of making profits, withdrawing them, making profits, withdrawing them. And so my account wasn't growing and I couldn't make any more money from trading because I was taking all the profits out. So yeah, that's why in the end I just decided to get like a part-time job to pay all the bills and rent and things like that. So all the profits that I make, I can just keep in my account and my account can just grow. But yeah, I'm all about multiple incomes, you know. And to be honest, when I was trading full time, my schedule was terrible. I would go to sleep at like 4 a.m. I'd wake up at like 11 a.m. the next morning. I felt like shit all the time. Like, I find it hard to have a schedule if I don't, you know, like, especially with trading and me starting trading at like 3 p.m., 5 p.m. I was just staying up all night, waking up late in the day. Yeah, it was bad. So when I got like my job, I had to start getting up at 4 a.m. So now, like, I have a really nice schedule. Like, I feel great. I don't, you know, I get enough sleep. I go to work, I come back, I trade, and then I go to sleep. Like schedules are, you know, really important, especially for me. Multiple baskets, yeah, exactly. Multiple incomes, multiple baskets, you know, and when you're out there in the world, it opens up doors. You meet other people. You know, there's so much, especially for me as well. I have a daughter, you know. I want to I want to be everything I can be for her, you know. I want to show her that you can be out there in the world and you can work hard and there's nothing you can't achieve, you know. So I want her to see me work hard. I want her to see me achieve my goals, you know, and everything I do in life now, from now on, is for her, you know. I think you're fine. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that's yeah. At the end of the day, like, you know, I just wanna. I'm just being me. I'm just sharing my journey in trading and other things. You know, I'm not, like I said yesterday. I'm not trying to be one of these traders who are flashing. You know, I'm not. I don't have my MT5 up going. Look, I made $20,000 yesterday. You know, which is all probably fake, like demo accounts and shit. I'm not. You know, I'm not claiming to be a millionaire or anything like that. I'm just myself on my own journey in trading. Um, yeah, my results speak for themselves, you know, and all my results are all recorded live in the Telegram, on YouTube, everywhere else, you know. So no one can say I'm like a scammer or, you know, not a proper trader or anything like that. I didn't subscribe the day you showed me your Lambo. Wow, I was just about to show now. Now this is fun, you know. Like, I love streaming. I've been trying to stream for a long time. Like, I started off streaming games like Warzone and things like that, GTA, and a few other things. Like, I just love streaming. I don't know what it is about it. I just love streaming. So I'm like, that's why I've started doing this again. Trading, streaming trading is different. Um, especially now with the premium groups, I can't really stream me trading live because people can just come to the live and just take the same trade. So there'll be no point me charging people for it. But trading live is like while you're streaming is, I don't know how people do it. Like I feel so much pressure when people are watching me trade live. It makes me like from previous, like it made me make a lot of mistakes in the past and doing things that I wouldn't usually do that I'm doing because people are watching me, you know, like it's, so yeah. I think going live like a bit later on in the day when I've already took my trades, or when I'm just analyzing the charts and not really trading too much, and then just having a chat with people and maybe going over some charts and going over their trades or answering questions about the premium groups or something like that, I think is a good idea, because I do genuinely love streaming. I just love talking to other people, you know, especially about trading. I could talk about trading all day. But my goal this year is to grow the YouTube channel. I want to get to 1,000 subs. I need to think of some content, some different content to do for the YouTube channel. Yeah, exactly. I can always analyze different charts and different pairs and give my thoughts and analysis on it, you know, without giving them like an entry or something like that. Yeah. Sometimes I don't like doing that as well, because like you said earlier, you're looking for buys on USD JPY, and when I came onto USD JPY, what I wanted to say was I see it going bearish, but I didn't want to say that because you was in a buy, you know what I mean? So I don't want to be too conflicting, but I mean, you got your 10 pips and that's your strategy. Like trying to catch, you know, if you're just trying to catch 10 pips, then that is very, you know, you can do that. It's very likely that price can move in your direction for 10 pips. But based off of like looking at the daily, how it's flipped bearish like this, and the 4 hour, you know, there's a good chance it can come down, but who know? I don't, like, nobody knows, you know. It's bouncing, like it's bounced at this level. First of all, I would have to say that it would have to break this level. Of course, that's the obvious. But yeah. You know what? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, USD JPY is hard at the moment. No daily lows have been broken, right? It's in a very nice uptrend. Lows, high lows, high lows, high lows, high lows, high lows. So, yeah. But it could do something like this. You see how we've got a daily bearish pullback and then continuation. Something similar could happen today, I'd say. But yeah, we can only wait and see. But yeah, I think I am going to call it there. But yeah, been live. I always say to my partner, I just say to her, all right, I'm just gonna go and do a YouTube live for 30 minutes, and then it always ends up being like 2 hours. But yeah, it's been fun, man. You know, thank you again for coming in and chatting. I'll be live. Will I be live tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Should be live tomorrow at some point for a little bit. I'll say half an hour again, but probably be longer. But yeah, man, thanks for coming in, chatting, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with some updates on potential trades tomorrow. What's GJ doing? Yeah, GJ's just playing. We need to wait for some 4-hour closures here. 41 minutes. There's a good indication that price could continue bullish on GJ if this candle closes like this in 41 minutes. Gold is pushing up too. Yeah. Alright, man. See you tomorrow, man. Peace out.